advisory and financial planning services are offered through Simplicity Wealth, LLC, and SEC Registered Investment Advisor. SEC registration does not constitute nor endorse of the firm, nor does it indicate that the advisor has attained a particular level of skill nor ability. Investing involves risk of loss. Insurance, consulting, and education services offered through Diamond Life Planning is a separate and unaffiliated entity from Simplicity Wealth. This information is provided as a general information and is not intended to be specific financial guidance. Before you make any decisions regarding your personal financial situation, you should consult a financial or tax professional to discuss your individual circumstances and objectives.
Welcome to the Rock My Finances show on K4HD Radio and Talk4 TV, where we put the fun in finance. Join Powerhouse Jennifer Jose, CDFA, CMC, and Private Wealth Advisor, as she collaborates with you to create clarity, control, and confidence with your money, your way. It's not about the zeros, so what is it all about? Let's find out. Now here's your host and weekly friend, Jennifer Jose.
Welcome back to this amazing series, Money Manifestation. We are on chapter 6. Okay, this is going to be a good one. In this series, we're talking about something a lot of people experience but don't fully understand. And that is when money comes in, why does it go right back out again? Right? Why can't I hold on to money? No matter how much I make throughout the years, it always seems to go right back out again. Most people think it's a budgeting problem or a spending problem, but very often it absolutely is not. It is about the capacity to hold the money. It's not about the zeros. It's how you feel about holding the zeros. Because your ability to hold money is directly connected to your emotional feelings and your state around your nervous system. So if money feels stressful, overwhelming, and hard to manage, your system doesn't feel safe holding it. So what happens? Money comes in and then something happens. You spend it, you move it, you create a situation where the money leaves. Not on purpose, but because your system is more comfortable with what it already knows. Like I say, our system usually has a temperature, which means an income amount that we're used to having or a savings amount that we're used to having. And when that changes, our nervous system gets out of whack and it creates experiences to knock the money back down again. So it is right around where we are comfortable with that money. I know it sounds weird, but I promise you it's true. This is why people can increase their income and they still feel exactly the same because nothing internally has changed. On the outside, it's changed, but not internally. So more money does not create stability. I know we all think it does. We all think that all we need is a bigger income, a better job, more money, win the lotto, and our life is going to be perfect. It actually amplifies the old same patterns that are already running inside of our nervous system and our body, our mind, our subconscious, our emotions. So I want to be very clear. This is not about blame. This is just about awareness. This is step one. We have to be aware because once you understand this, you can actually start to shift it. Now, let's take this one layer deeper. Many women, the reason why money doesn't stay is not just habits. It's old patterns that we formed a long time ago. It could start in childhood. Sometimes without even realizing, most of the times without even realizing it. If money felt inconsistent growing up, if it was tied to stress, arguments, uncertainty, our body learned something very early. Money doesn't feel safe. This goes for men and women, actually. Money doesn't feel safe to hold on to. Or maybe you learned something completely different. Maybe you learned, I have to be careful. I could lose this. It's just scary, right? So I want to throw in here some exercises. When money comes in, your system doesn't relax. It stays alert, it stays guarded, and it doesn't feel like it's something we want to hold on to. So unconsciously, we move it away from us. This is why money does not stay. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because it still just doesn't feel safe holding on to it. So this is why we want to heal our relationship with money. So here's exercise number 1. Something very easy. Get your money journal out because I know you all have one when you started this podcast. I want you to do something very simple. Write this down. What happens after I receive money? And be honest. Do I spend it quickly? Do I move it immediately? Do I feel pressure with doing something with it? Or do I avoid looking at it all altogether? Or come up with your own. What do I do when I receive money? Then ask yourself, what am I feeling in that moment? What am I feeling in that moment? Write it down. Am I feeling tension? Am I feeling fear? Am I feeling pressure or urgency? In the last chapter 5, we talked about the treasure chest of money at your front door. When you got that treasure chest of money, did you feel fear? Did you feel tension? Or was it just total joy that you can't wait to go spend that money? What am I feeling in that moment? Because that feeling is the key. It's the key to your pattern that's running in your body right now, yesterday and tomorrow, until you fix that pattern. So when you're feeling fear, tension, pressure, urgency, panic, I was panicked, any of those feelings come up, that's where you need to shift. Go back to, I think it's chapter 3 that we talked about, with all the tools that you can help shift all that mindset. Here's another exercise for you. Exercise number 2. Let's take it one step further. When have I had that feeling before? Oh, that's a good one. So not only what am I feeling, but now, when was the last time I had it? Not just with money, in life, in growing up, in childhood, in relationships. Because most of the time, this is not a new feeling. This is a very familiar feeling. And that's how you know it's a pattern. So we got that treasure chest of money, showed up at our door. We felt fear right away. We were afraid somebody was going to steal it, or they were going to hurt us to take it. Okay, so now we go back. When have we ever been betrayed? Actually, we could have even been abused. When were we ever physically hurt? When were we ever emotionally hurt? When did we learn not to trust? I grew up in an alcoholic home. I learned right away not to trust what they say, what they do, and they're very different. So they don't match. So I learned not to trust. After I grew up in a great, I probably had, 7-8 years maybe of great family. And then I saw my dad fall down drunk, and I was scared to death. I don't even remember my mom being around. I was so scared. So that's when I learned I had to trust myself. There was no one there to take care of me. So that right there, I had to learn how to be perfect. I had to learn how to take care of myself. I had to learn how to not cause waves, all that great stuff, right? That is part of my core wound now, is feeling perfect, right? I don't want to be less than ever. That's why I hate criticism. I'm doing much better now, but it's been a thing, right? So we want to look at that pattern and we want to heal that pattern. And you don't always have to heal it yourself. I've had many coaches. I'm a money coach, y'all. Hook me up, message me, get a hold of me. I'll take you through this pattern. We'll clear these old beliefs right quick. Exercise number 3, rewriting the belief. This is where the diamond shift is applied. Now we don't try to force the new belief. We shift it gently, step by step. So if your belief is, I can't hold on to money, we don't jump into, oh, I do great with money, because it just won't stick. Your body's going, no, you don't. You can't hang on to it. So we can't do something that our body doesn't agree with. Instead, we're going to soften it a little bit. The diamond method is, we're going to start with, wouldn't it be nice if? So write this down. Wouldn't it be nice if? So if our statement is, I can't hold on to money, we're going to turn that around to, wouldn't it be nice if I felt more comfortable holding on to money? That's just one little move up the emotional scale, right? That's just one little step. Wouldn't it be nice if I felt more comfortable holding on to money? Wouldn't it be nice if I felt more comfortable with money increasing in my bank account. Okay, once that wouldn't it be nice feels really good and go through a whole slew of different statements. When that feels good, then we go to the next step, which is I'm starting to feel a little more at ease with money staying around. You could say I'm starting to feel a little more at ease with money bringing more of its friends over. I mean, you can make a joke out of it, but it's serious. I want more money and their friends to come over. That goes back to what would you say if money walked into the door right now? So I'm starting to feel a little bit more ease with understanding my money. I'm starting to feel a little bit more at ease with my money growing a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little bit more at ease with money. I said growing, with money growing even bigger, like step by step by step, right? Once you solidify that, and that feels really good, then our third and last step under the diamond shift method is, it is nice that I am. So write this down. It is nice that I am. Then you fill it in. It is nice that I am learning how to hold on and manage my money. It is nice that I'm learning how to invest my money to let it grow. It is nice that I'm learning how to understand my old patterns and clearing my old beliefs and stepping into my new beliefs. It is nice that I'm stepping into the new, empowered, wealthy woman that I know that I am. It is nice that I am learning how to be confident, control, and have all of the clarity around my money. It is nice that I am learning how to have my money grow and what to do with it. See what I mean? Okay, that's exercise 3. Exercise 4, safety practice, is very powerful. It's simple, but it's powerful. The next time money comes in, any amount at all, I want you to pause. Don't do anything with it right away. Just sit with it, even just for 30 seconds, and say, it's safe for me to have this. Let your body feel that, because you're not just changing thoughts. We're teaching our body that it's safe to hold the money. I like this. And I'm going to say you sit with that for a day or two. Remember that good old saying, I don't do anything until I sleep on it for 24 hours. I want you to sleep on that. I want you to enjoy that money. I want you to feel that money. It is safe for me to have this money. Then we're going to have a couple other things stepping up from that, right? It's safe to have this money. Not only is it safe, I enjoy the safety of this money. The safety of this money is making me feel ... It's making me feel blessed. It's making me feel appreciated. It's making me feel empowered. It's making me feel strong. It's making me feel worthy. Like, this is why we want money, right? We want to feel strong and worthy and capable. All of these things is why we want money. So it is safe for me to have this. And then feel your body. Make sense? You don't lose money because you're bad with money. You release money when it doesn't feel safe to keep it. I'm going to say that again. You don't lose money because you're bad with money. You release the money because you don't feel safe keeping it. That was such a big aha for me. Just saying ding, 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 because I was been on that roller coaster for years and years and years. All right, back to the framework. This is where all of our tools come in. When we feel the urge to react, we want to make sure that we use the diamond reset. Stop, breathe, feel, shift. My nose is so itchy. Okay, stop, breathe, feel, shift. That's what we want to do. Instead of react. Calm our body first. Then we shift our thought. We move up the emotional scale slowly. And over time, we're going to build the capacity to have our money grow as much as we possibly want it to grow. You're not trying to hold on to more money. You're becoming someone who feels safe holding on to money. The first step, again, is to notice how you feel when money comes in. Do you feel calm? Do you feel pressure? Do you feel in control? Do you feel like you need to do something right away? Do you feel like you can just sit on that for a minute? Do you feel like you can just relax? This reaction is going to tell you everything about what comes next. Do you feel insecure, like you don't know enough about money to do anything next? And again, don't go alone. Don't do this alone. Call your financial advisor, your money coach, your spouse. You and your spouses or you and your best friend can talk about this. How do you feel about this? How does your friend feel about this? You could even start a little money group with your own little neighborhood or something. You don't have to talk about zeros with everyone. I know a lot of people don't like to share how much money they have and all that, but the feelings around money is very important to understand and have clarity around it. I want you to be able to manifest whatever life you want. And you can. We are all creators. We are creating our own reality. We are stepping into that future that we wish for ourselves, right? So look at that reaction when that money comes in. Because if money immediately creates tension, your system is going to relieve that tension. It's going to bring you back down to that temperature that it feels you are worthy of. So here's one other exercise for you. Draw a great big T on your paper, a capital T. On the top left-hand side, or no, on the top of the T, I want you to write, I am worthy of wealth. Write that down. You could also change that to, I deserve to be wealthy, whichever statement resonates with you best. Write that down. I am worthy of wealth. I deserve to be wealthy. Now, on the left-hand side, I want you to just brain dump everything negative that pops up on the left-hand side. No, I'm not worthy. I don't have any money. I'm broke. I've never had money. I don't know how to do money. I don't know how to make money grow. I don't deserve money. I've never been good with money. I'm a spender. All the negative stuff that comes out on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, I want you to put the negative into a positive. So I'm broke would be to, I'm getting on the right track to bring in money. You can't say, I'm broke, I'm wealthy, because your body's going to go, no, you're not. So you have to say something your body is going to accept. I don't deserve money. Well, deserve to me, split that up and it's to serve. So anybody that to serves someone deserves money, because money is going to come in when you're serving someone else, either your job, a business, your clients, whatever it might be. So on the left-hand side, when it says, I don't deserve money, on the other side is, I serve others for money. You trade time for money, you trade your skills, your attributes, whatever. Left-hand side, something negative. I don't know how to handle money. Right-hand side, I am on my way to learning about handling money. Does that make sense? It's something your body can accept. And these are the mantras I want you to do on the right-hand side. All we're doing is shifting our brain cells, y'all. We're just shifting our old patterns to our new patterns. Now, does this happen overnight? No. This is our money muscle we're growing. So every day, I want you to write all those things down on the right. I want you to put them on yellow stickies all around your house, your bathroom, mirror, your car, dash, every place, your refrigerator, every place that you look, your TV, wherever you're looking. You can make a bunch of mantras and put it on your screensaver. This is an everyday money muscle that we're doing. And as soon as you start not believing it, we got to go back and make sure that the statement that we are saying, we absolutely believe it. Does that make sense? So instead of saying, why can't I hold on to money? We're going to say, how do I feel when I have it? The real question is, stop, breathe, feel, then shift. Remind your body that it's safe. Talk to your body. Talk to your younger self. My younger self, I call her Star. She's in a white little negligee, short little hair, little tiny itty bitty thing. She looks anorexic, poor little thing. My little girl is she was very, very tiny, but I love her and I pick her up and I hug her all the time. I play games with her. She likes to play cards and games. Like, I spend time with my little girl because I'm healing her, right? She grew up in that alcoholic home and I have to heal her. And so sometimes I have to make sure that she's okay so that I can allow more money to come in, or relationships to come in, or something good to come in. So we're going to remind our body that it's safe. And then we're going to say, wouldn't it be nice if I felt more comfortable holding on to money? I'm starting to feel a little more at ease with this. It is nice that I'm learning how to manage my money. You're building capacity. You're not forcing it. And as your state and emotions change, your behavior changes. I promise you, it does every time. It's law. You don't rush it. You don't need to react. And you just make clear decisions when you're in the 3 C's. The 3 C's are clarity, control, and confidence. Because holding on to money isn't about discipline alone. It's about your money muscle growing and that you feeling worthy of wealth. I believe every woman feeling worthy of wealth will change this world. That is my mission on this planet. Absolutely, for sure. I want a woman at every decision-making table in this country and then the world. And I want all of us women feeling worthy of wealth. Could you imagine what we could accomplish if we actually felt worthy of wealth? We wouldn't have any of those subconscious thoughts bringing us down all the time. Last thing I'm going to say, look at your words. Pay attention to negative words. Pay attention to, oh, I'm so stupid. I left my keys. Oh my God, I can't believe I do that. Pay attention to the words, your self-talk and words to others. Let's try to keep everything in appreciation. I'd love us to become appreciation creators every day, all day long. I appreciate all you being here and listening to my podcast. I know my voice gets so boring after a while. So I appreciate your time here. I appreciate you trusting me and trying some of these exercises. I appreciate my microphone and my little pink case, right? I appreciate this beautiful day. I appreciate my producer, Rebel, who's doing all this for me. I love this. Let's become appreciation creators and let's shift our money up to worthy of all the wealth that we could absolutely imagine. It's there. We just have to allow it and receive it. I'm so glad you're all here with me today. Check out another chapter. We got another chapter coming up. I want you all to be able to say and walk away and say, I rock my finances.
We appreciate you joining us today, and don't forget to subscribe to the Rock My Finances YouTube channel for more engagement and bonus content. Tell me, what is your money story? Let's find out with Jennifer right here on K4HD Radio and Talk4 TV. It's not about the zero, it's about the F word, feelings. Feelings Jennifer can't wait to explore with you next week. Until then, let's all say, I rock my finances.